I don't really know how to start this video, because it's a video that I don't think I truly ever thought I'd have to make. It'd been in the back of my mind that, you know, maybe this might happen and this might be a reality for me at some point, but not like this. So I want to keep this video quite short. I want it to be open, honest and raw. So today is Sunday. I don't even know what day it is because the days literally just roll into one at this point. But on the Tuesday the 20th of July, I got the news that my dad, Stephen Morrell, had passed away at his home in Burbage. And I know that the people that know me or know my dad, know my family, know that my dad was such a special character, and he was so well liked and loved by so many. I'm making this video because, first of all, my channel is something that I've always wanted to be very open, very honest, and there's been topics surrounding my dad and what's led up to his death that I've wanted to talk about for so long, and do you know what, it didn't feel right to speak about it whilst he was alive, and they're topics that I will 100% touch on in future videos. But for this one, I just wanted to kind of just get it out there that my dad was 49 and he was an ex-veteran, and he served in the army for 5 years, which is not a lot in comparison to what a lot of people do, but it was enough to cause PTSD, depression, anxiety, and a lot, not just that single event, but my dad struggled a lot with his mental health, and it became very apparent in the last few years of his life how much he was struggling. And the dad I know to be dad, I lost a few years ago, but he actually went, and we lost him this Tuesday, the 20th. So unfortunately, a lot of ex-veterans, servicemen and women struggle with their mental health, and I think it is something that is trying to be spoken about a lot more. But the reality of how hard it hits people, even if they only did 5 years, and, you know, 30 years later, 25 years later, they're still really struggling. It still impacts them to the point where, you know, the only way they can get through the day is to have a drink, which was the case for my dad, unfortunately. People find different ways to cope and different coping mechanisms. Unfortunately for that, my dad, that was alcohol. And people that know him will know him as the life and soul of the party. He was the ultimate host, the ultimate entertainer. He wanted everyone to feel comfortable and to feel welcome. And that's why I wanted to make this video, just to say that my dad was a huge part of my life, and I will take so much from him. I've learned so much. Even in the past few days, I've learned so much about him that I didn't know. And I'm sure there's so much more I don't know about him that I'll come to learn as people remember him in the different ways that they knew my dad. And I know he had a massive impact in everybody's life who he was in, because of the type of character that he was. And really, now is the time, although he was in a lot of pain the last few years of his life, I really want to just celebrate him and remember him for the amazing person and soul and character that he was, and give him the send-off that he deserved. Unfortunately, my dad, he had a lot of friends and a lot of family, but if you look at the legal aspects of things, myself and my brother are his next of kin. I'm 23, my brother's 20, and this is a lot for people in their early 20s to take on. At any stage, it's a lot. But when you're in this stage of your life, when you're trying to figure out who you are, a loss like this there's no words. So myself and my family have decided to set up a GoFundMe page, because we want to give my dad the send-off that he deserved, the celebration that he deserved. And quite honestly, at 23 and 20, that's hard to try and put that together when you're trying to figure out who you are as a person. So if you're watching this and you know me, you know my dad, or you loved my dad, and you want to help in any way that you can, I'm going to leave the link for the GoFundMe page in this description box. I'm not going to leave anything else, just the GoFundMe page link. And if people want to show the support, myself and my family would really appreciate it if you were to send any donations in to help contribute towards the celebration of his life, and also to help raise awareness for mental health, not just in women but or of ex-servicemen, but of men, because it's so important that we talk and we start conversations. Because I tried to have conversations with Dad, but I think they came too late, to be honest. So yeah, if you love my dad, if you knew my dad, if you want to help us and my family in any way, we would really appreciate it if any contributions, or even just sharing the page, sharing this video, we really appreciate. And try and give my dad a party that he deserved, because he deserved so much more than this. So yeah, that's all I've got to say for now. I will be back making more videos soon. Obviously the content is going to be surrounded grief, because that's my life at the moment, and yeah, any contributions would be greatly appreciated.